Big news. Court issued verdict on SEC lawsuit. XRP to $35,000. Bitcoin lost $2,000 in just a few hours. XRP is no exception, which has fallen by 20% over the past few days. But XP's failures are also related to the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. But, as it became known, Ripple can count on the support of the US presidential administration. Welcome to the Rich Club channel. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Giving away 500 XRP at the end of the week. One random subscriber will receive XRP coins. Take a look at the instructions in the comments section. All you need to do is write the word XRP, watch the video to the end to like and subscribe. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write the answers in the comments. In a recent interview, Joseph A. Hall, the former head of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, spoke about his former employer's lawsuit against Ripple Labs. Hall has been a partner at the American law firm Davis Polk since September 2005. Prior to that, from October 2003 to June 2005, he worked at the SEC, where he eventually served as managing director of policy under Chairman William H. Donaldson, where he assisted the chairman in guiding the directive and enforcement activities of the commission. In an article for Law 360 published on January 25, 2021, Hall tried to explain why the SEC's enforcement actions against Ripple regarding XRP showed the need for much greater clarity in the regulation of crypto assets. As you may remember, on December 22, 2020, the SEC announced that it had filed a lawsuit against Ripple Labs Inc. and two of its executives, who are also large holders of securities, alleging that they raised more than $1.3 billion through an unregistered, ongoing offering of digital asset securities. In this article, Hall explained how inadequate the SEC's Howey test is to determine whether a particular crypto asset is a security. Imagine trying to explain what an iPhone is in a language that your great-grandfather would have understood right after World War II. That's how easy it is to predict which digital assets are securities according to the post-war Howey test. He then argued that this lack of regulatory clarity significantly harms the development of blockchain technology in the US. It is difficult to overestimate the impact of this uncertainty on the development of blockchain technology in the United States. Outside of the venture capital community, corporations, large investors and banks are understandably wary of risking serious amounts of money in relation to technologies that their lawyers cannot guarantee compliance with. With the law, even if the technology has the potential to increase the efficiency of managing huge amounts of data in countless industries, or the potential for uninterrupted and inexpensive transfer of value through smartphones and other widespread consumer tools. As for the SEC lawsuit against Ripple on the sale of XRP tokens, Hall said after the speech of William Hinman at the summit, Yahoo Finance All Markets in June 2018, where he said that Ethereum, ETH, could be born securities, but later transformed into a non-central in the paper, it was a fair bet that XRP will undergo the same treatment, that is, may have been some problems with the early sales of XRP, but at this point, of course, the XRP was clean. Hall argued that the decision of the SEC to bring enforcement action against Ripple Labs' ongoing sales of XRP is remarkable on several levels. The time the day before Clayton resigned suggests the possibility of a split among the members of the commission, not the case, which, according to general opinion, should be initiated immediately to prevent imminent harm to the investor. Whatever the views on the merits before it became known about the intentions of the SEC, XRP was trading with a market capitalization in the range of $25 to $30 billion, and this means that any hasty actions the SEC certainly lead to large losses for investors. Why would the agency file the case, which was much smaller than its previous measures to ensure compliance with cryptography? On February 22, according to the Daily Hodl, during an interview on the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel, Hall shared his latest thoughts on the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. Here are a few highlights from his comments on SEC, Ripple, and XRP. The current U.S. securities laws, which date back to 1934, do a poor job of regulating crypto assets because they were not designed with cryptocurrencies in mind. If the token is declared not a security, then there is no investor protection, and if it is declared a security, then it is eliminated. Therefore, the U.S. Congress needs to intervene to create another regulatory structure for cryptocurrencies. Regarding the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple, Hall said he was very sympathetic to Ripple's fair notice argument, as the Ripple network had been operating for years before filing a lawsuit against them at the last minute. Hall believes the SEC's entire regulatory project could be basically shut down if they lose here on the merits, and he still believes there's a pretty good chance they lose on the merits. Hall does not expect a neat resolution of this case during this year, although a settlement is always possible. The payment company Ripple has made great strides in its long-standing litigation with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. And now the former head of the SEC believes that the case, in the center of which is the Xrp cryptocurrency, will most likely end with the loss of the securities regulator. The essence of the lawsuit centers around the agency's claim that Ripple, along with co-founder Christian Larson and CEO Bradley Garlinghouse, sold their Xrp cryptocurrency for almost $1 billion through an unregistered securities offering. There have been many twists and turns in the case so far, and Ripple has won key procedural victories along the way. In an interview with Thinking Crypto posted on YouTube on February 21, former SEC Managing Director of Policy Joseph Hall said that, in his opinion, Ripple's protection from fair notification is strong enough. I am very sympathetic to this argument. This is the main argument of due process. The Ripple network worked for years before a lawsuit was filed against them at the last minute, Hall said. As you may know, Ripple has been operating since 2012, but the SEC filed its sharp complaint 8 years later, in the last days of the board of the SEC chairman and other key decision-makers. Hall doesn't understand why the SEC decided to file a lawsuit, or what she's actually trying to prove with the XRP litigation. This one-of-a-kind lawsuit will not only decide the fate of Ripple, but may also have a lasting impact on the entire cryptocurrency industry. As Hall wisely notes, the SEC's entire regulatory project could basically be shut down if they lose on the merits, and I think there's a pretty good chance they lose on the merits. The trial is noticeably rife with countless opening arguments and delays, which Hall describes as small skirmishes as the case approaches trial. The ex-SEC official also noted that the joining of thousands of XRP holders to the case under the pretext of lawyer John Deaton is convincing and can make the judge scratch his head. However, he does not think that he will play a decisive role in what the judge will determine in terms of whether XRP is a security. The live XRP price today is $0.88 with a 24-hour trading volume of $3,740,000,000. We update our XRP to USD price in real time. XRP is down 0. Do you think XRP will be able to win the court and restore its former price? Write the answers in the comments. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, then don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.